Do you like Mummy's makeup? Yeah, you do. Do you like it? You're gonna clap your hands. Clap your hands. You do it, yeah! Hello everybody, so I've just filmed this video and this was my drugstore makeup challenge. Again, I went over my budget of £20, which I will explain. But if you like this look, keep watching, and I really hope you enjoy the video. Oh, you're tired. Are you tired? Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I've decided to do a £20 makeup challenge, drugstore products only. However, I've totally failed because I've gone over. Basically, I filmed this video a couple of nights ago and I used the foundation that I bought. So I bought everything for £20, but the foundation that I bought was £2. And if I'm totally honest with you, it was just pointless because it was crap. So I have gone over, and I've gone over by about £6 I think, but it is so hard to get a full face of makeup for £20. It's actually impossible. I've bought a bronzer and blusher palette which I'm going to use for my eyeshadows, so I've really tried to limit like how much I've spent. So I'm really sorry I couldn't hit the £20 mark to save you guys some money, but it's just totally not worth using a £2 foundation on your skin. It's just crap. So I actually used, I'll show you, where is it? So I actually used the Natural Collection foundation, and it says it's a medium cover foundation, suitable for normal, combination skin, fragrance free, dermatologically tested. And I thought, oh, this would be okay. I think I actually used to use this in school, and I remember it was like okay. And basically it goes on your skin, it just clings and pulls off so roughly, and it doesn't sit nice. It certainly isn't a medium coverage, it's like light coverage foundation. You can't blend it. It doesn't sit well with other products out on top, and I just thought, how can I do a makeup look for people to walk around all day wearing, and it just looks awful. So that's why I've had to go over my budget just slightly. So I'm going to start off with my video, and for my skin I've already moisturised my face. I'm not going to use any primers or anything because I don't really need one with my moisturiser. And I'm going to go ahead straight on to my foundation. So for my foundation I decided to use the L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation. This is an amazing drugstore foundation, like it's absolutely fantastic. I love the finish, I love how long it lasts. Their only downfall is it's very limited colours. Literally the other day one of my friends said to me I need a good drugstore foundation, so I recommended this. Whereas she's fairly light skinned and they don't have many shades, so that's the only bummer with this foundation. However, if you can get it in your colour, then it's just a bonus. So I'm going to pop some of this on, and I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics brush. Now I wasn't able to get brushes in the budget as well. I have my own brushes, but you just use any brushes that you've got. All I wanted to do was try and find a full face of products that you could use on your face. So like I said, I've already moisturised, and I'm just going to work my foundation into my skin. This is a BH Cosmetics 123 brush, so a nice big fluffy brush, doing circular motions. Again, always make sure your brushes are clean before you apply a foundation, just because you get a much nicer even coverage. Also, it's pretty gross not cleaning your brushes anyway because of the bacteria on your skin, and it just builds up on your brushes. Also, I should say, the L'Oreal True Match foundation is really nice if you are looking for a drugstore foundation. Revlon Colour Stay, they've got one for oily skin and one for dry skin, and I think combination skin. They're really lovely foundations. Bourjois also have some lovely foundations, but that Natural Collection one was just awful. I'm really sorry if my eyes look really red, but I just took my makeup off and my eyes look so bloodshot. It's because of my mum. Okay, So for eyebrows, there was a lot of little wax and eyeshadow kits, but I don't really like them. So I decided to go for a brow pencil. This is by Natural Collection. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that I did buy, it was Natural Collection and Collection. It's not Collection 2000 anymore, it's called Collection. Because everything else is more expensive now. Like literally, it's at least £5.99 for a mascara. Even like an eyeliner was £5.99. Eyeshadow palettes like even Maybelline and L'Oreal, they're quite expensive now. So I had to really buy like the most cheapest things. But I really quite like this. So on the end you get a spoolie. So I always brush my eyebrows up. And then I literally just draw them on. And then brush the product up just so you can't sort of see that they are harshly drawn on. The only thing is with this is I use the NYX micro brow pencil, and the pencil is so thin, like you just feather it on, whereas obviously this pencil tip is quite thick, so it is drawing on much thicker that I would as I'd like it, to be honest. Okay, so I couldn't afford to get a brow gel to set my eyebrows, but if you were looking for a brow gel, L'Oreal do really good ones, Maybelline do good brow gels, I think Rimmel do some brow gels, but they're really nice just to set your brows into place. If you haven't used one of them, use one because they're really, really good, but I haven't been able to afford to buy one, and I've gone over anyway, so I'm not going to use one. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Collection palette. This is a Blush and Glow palette. Hopefully you can see that in here. And there's a highlight, contour, blush, and then another blush. And yeah, I used this before. It's actually really nice. But I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the highlight shade and pop that all over my lid. So I should get quite a nice even coverage of that all over my lid. It is quite nice. Gives off a nice pigment colour. Obviously it's not going to be highly pigmented because it is actually a highlighter. And just blend that all over. And then the other eye. I'm just using a flat brush to pack this on. You don't have to use the same brushes as me. Honestly, you don't have to spend loads of money on brushes. Maybe I should do a video about makeup brushes as well. Okay, that will do, I think. It's quite nice because it sort of evens out the skin tone colour. Now I'm going to use a MAC 217 brush, the most popular YouTube brush ever. And I'm going to use the contour shade. And I'm going to buff this in to my crease. So I am just sort of packing it on, and then I will take a clean brush to blend it all afterwards, because obviously it's not super pigmented, and I am trying to build up the colour, but I need to blend that in with a clean blending brush. Where is that? There we go. I might take the other side of this flat brush and use the dark shade, and I'm going to pack some more of that on. And I'm doing this on the outer edge of my eyelid, and then on the other side. And then blend it all in. So I think that is quite nice. You can definitely get away with that. Okay, I think that's going to have to do. So for my mascara, again, I mean, like, all of the mascaras are at least £5, £6. So I bought the Natural Collection mascara. This was £1.99, and this is called the Lash Build mascara. So very basic packaging. You're not getting anything amazing with this. I bought Lash Build because I thought hopefully we'll build up my lashes and make them look thicker. Whether or not it does that, we'll see. So I'm just going to pop some of this on and just wiggle it up through my lashes from the roots. It is quite nice, it's going on quite nice, it's not going on clumpy, but at the same time it's kind of not going on enough, if you know what I mean. But then it is £2. But it is actually, I don't know if you could see, like, fanning out, like they are getting separated by the brush. So I also really don't like the plastic comb mascara ones. I don't know if anyone else likes them, but I much prefer an actual brush going through my lashes with actual, you know, with bristles on. Okay, so it's gone on quite a thin layer. I'm going to apply some liquid eyeliner. This is Collection Fast Stroke. Hopefully you can see that. And this is going to be really wet because I don't normally like these, but again, this was £2 and most eyeliners are like £4.50. I think the L'Oreal Superline is about £6.99. That's the one I use. I love that. But this is going to be really quite wet, so I have to be quite careful when applying this. Also, the brush on it isn't super like thin, so you're not going to get a really nice, easy application. So I'm going to try and do a flick with it. Oh, it's dried already. Okay, so that's not too bad. I think for someone who's just learning to do liquid eyeliner and to do a flick, are really going to struggle with that. It's definitely fast stroke for a reason. You have to work with it quickly because it dries. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye now. Okay, I find that really hard to use because one, the brush, the tip is way too thick. It's really wet, but at the same time it dries like that, so you've not got any time to sort of move it around. So I'm not feeling that. I'm going to pop on some more mascara. So I've just applied some mascara to my bottom lashes as well, and that was quite easy to use. yeah, I quite like the eye look so far. So I'm going to apply some concealer now. The concealer that I've got is the Natural Collection concealer. So when I use this with a foundation, I found it a real struggle. So hopefully with the L'Oreal foundation, it might work a little bit better. But I remember it dried very quickly, so I'm going to apply this and rub it in straight away. I'm going to use a concealer brush. This is a BH Cosmetics 119. And hopefully it might work a little bit better with a different foundation. So overall, for this concealer, I don't feel like it's doing a lot. It says it's a cover-up cream, and it's easy to blend. It's not. It's to cover spots, blemishes, and under eyeshadows. I haven't even attempted to cover my spots with it because, to be honest, I don't think it's going to make like a great deal of a difference. So I'm going to pop on some more foundation and spread that around. I might use my concealer brush because I actually think you'll get more coverage from this. So basically what I'm learning from doing this is you're going to have to spend a little bit more money on your makeup to, one, find it easier to apply, and two, for a much better coverage. I think my next video I'm going to do a drugstore makeup video, and it's going to be over £20, but basically with all the products that I love that are from drugstore, and ones at work for a start. Oops. I think the foundation is lovely, like it's such a lovely coverage foundation. I also love the dewiness to it. It's really nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some contouring. And I'm going to use the Blush and Go palette. I'm using a MAC 158 contour brush, and I'm just going to take the contour colour and follow the hollow. This is a lovely palette, I think. So I'm going to really push that into my hollows of my cheeks. And really create some depth. And then follow this around just to shape my face some more. Blend that in slightly with my foundation brush. And now for the blush, I think I'm going to use both shades in this just to see how they come out. But first off, I'm going to use the shimmery shade. They didn't have any names on, but this is the only blush and contour palette that they sell. So I'm going to pop some of this on the apples of my cheek. I think that's a lovely colour. And then just use the darker matte shade and just swoop that all around just to blend it all in. And it's really good to go back in with a foundation brush and just even out any of the edges and just move it all in together. Okay, so onto the highlight, and I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Sculpt and, what is this? Powder and Sculpt brush. I'm just going to use the highlight shade and just run that on my cheekbones. See, that is lovely. And on top of the pink as well, it's really nice. Yeah, I really like that. And now onto my lips. Again, lipsticks, lip colours I really struggled with because they're all over £6 at least. So I bought the Collection lip liner, and this is the Collection moisturising lip cream. So these are really on trend at the moment, lip creams, the matte ones anyway. So I thought this is fantastic. This was £2.50 and the lip liner was £2. And this is really similar to MAC Soar, and that's a colour that I love using. However, it's really harsh, so you really have to work with it. It's a good idea to sort of warm it up on the back of your hand and then go on, and it comes out a little bit easier. And I'm just going to use the lip cream. This is actually really lovely. And that is my finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll link all of the products in my description box below that I used. Again, I did go over budget just slightly, but for the foundation I think it's just better to spend a little bit more money basically. Yeah, and it just shows that you can spend less money to, you know, get a full face of makeup, and I hope it's inspired you to go out and spend maybe a little bit less on other products that you don't know about, especially these. I love this product. I'm definitely going to get some more in these colours because it was like £2.50 and I love this colour. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do, because I'd be really, really grateful if you do. And check out my date night video because Valentine's Day is coming up soon, so any of you that want a new makeup look to go out on a date, check that out. And yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you for watching everyone. Bye!